Now you can't build a kitchen without some power tools. And for me it starts with this one, a good table saw, accurately tuned to cut nice and square and true. A very accurate rip fence, and extension tables to support the sheet goods as they're pushed through the saw. A couple accessories, a dado set, that will get used a lot, and an accurate miter gauge. I also need a joiner. As good as the lumber is when it comes from the lumber yard, it's not good enough. I want to make sure the edges are straight and square, and this is the tool to get that done. I also want a router table. I can make moldings, I can cope and stick doors. There's a lot of things I can do with this machine. And I need clamps, a number of clamps, because we're not going to use a lot of mechanical fasteners. A lot of this is going to be glued and clamped together. I need some handheld power tools, a plate joiner or a biscuit joiner to join the face frames to the carcasses. I need a drill driver. We're going to be drilling and installing a lot of screws in the carcasses. A pocket screw jig for the face frames. A dovetailing jig with a router to dovetail all the drawer boxes. And of course, there's going to be a lot of sanding. We'll need a few hand tools and a lot of glue. Now for stock, there are a number of choices, and here are just a few. This is mahogany with a clear finish, and as you can see, it's beautiful, but a little bit pricey. Here's another choice. This is cypress, and it's a little bit softer, but we found that with a clear finish, it looks very nice. Actually looks kind of rich. Now a wood that doesn't have a lot of grain, but it's pretty tough, is straight grain fir, and that's what that looks like with a clear finish. Reclaimed longleaf pine, which is hard and actually very nice with a clear finish. Now you might not find too much of this, but this will make a nice kitchen. This is chestnut, a little bit of a heavy grain. If you're doing sort of an arts and crafts look, you might go with this, quarter sawn white oak. And here's one of my favorites. In fact, my kitchen is this. It's cherry, and that's just with an oil. Now here we have maple, which can either be just regular flat grain maple, or if you get the tiger effect, that's pretty dramatic. And in our case, we're going to be painting the kitchen, so we're going to just use some poplar.